Okay, welcome to the deep dive. Today we're going to unpack the sources surrounding this app, Atok.
Right, Atok, they've got this, well, pretty bold pitch.
Yeah, calling itself the world's first time rewards platform. Like time is money.
It's a catchy idea, definitely.
Good.
Monetizing moments, movement, watching stuff.
So it mixes move to earn and watch to earn.
Exactly. You supposedly earn by walking around, daily check-ins, watching ads, typical marketing campaign stuff.
And it seems to have some traction. I saw the numbers.
Yeah, the sources mention over 500,000 downloads and a pretty decent recent rating, too, like 4.27.
Okay, so on the surface, it looks, well, functional.
It does.
But the big question, for me anyway, is sustainability. How does walking or watching an ad actually generate real value consistently? Where's the money really coming from?
And that drills right down to the core, doesn't it? Because what's really fascinating, digging into their own stuff, is this internal pivot they did.
A pivot? How so?
Well, they market the move to earn aspect,
Yeah.
right? Walking rewards.
Yeah.
But their own blog, their documentation, it flat out says they shifted focus, moved heavily towards watch to earn.
Wait, why? Why shift away from move to earn?
They gave a reason. They specifically mentioned issues with fraud and sustainability in the movement models.
Wow. So they basically admitted their initial hook, the movement part, was problematic.
Pretty much admitting it wasn't working reliably or was being gamed. That tells you a lot, doesn't it?
It suggests the real product became user attention watching those ads.
Exactly. And that shift puts pressure on the financial side, the tokenomics.
Do we know much about that? I saw mentions of an internal token swap, prices, burning schedules, right? There's an interface for it, implies some structure. But here's the thing. The white paper documentation is very high level, meaning
Meaning we couldn't find anything in the sources pointing to, say, the public third-party audit of their token system or reserves. It's kind of a black box.
okay, so that lack of transparency, that's a structural concern.
A big one. And it connects directly to what users are actually experiencing.
Ah, the complaints. Let's talk about those. Because this is where the concept meets reality, right?
Precisely. This whole earn-to-play space has classic warning signs, and Atok seems to tick, well, quite a few boxes based on user feedback.
So those 500,000 downloads,
Yeah.
are people actually happy? What are they saying?
Well, frustration seems common. Multiple reports. People saying they just get blocked when trying to withdraw their earnings.
Blocked how?
Just errors. Or things like video loading errors, preventing them from doing tasks needed for withdrawal, tasks not getting credited, updates breaking things.
So they put the time in, maybe weeks, and then hit a wall.
Yeah, some users reported being unable to cash out after like a month or more of activity. That's
Yeah.
a long time to invest for nothing.
That's more than just a bug. That sounds like it could be systemic.
It certainly raises questions about whether the system is designed to let significant amounts out. It potentially turns the whole thing into just time spent.
Okay, let's synthesize this for you, the listener. We have an app with real users, a decent rating on the surface.
But also some serious warnings about how it works internally and crucially whether you can actually get rewards out. High volatility.
So how should someone approach this, or apps like it?
Look, Atok is clearly a speculative reward platform. Treat it like that. It's not income.
Right. So the advice is pretty straightforward for this whole genre. If you decide to try it, be meticulous.
Yeah.
Log your time and supposed earnings yourself, externally, and crucially.
Never, ever deposit your own money. 0 deposits. And set a clear exit point.
Like what?
If they make it impossible to withdraw what you've earned or suddenly demand you refer friends just to unlock basic functions, that's your signal. Just walk away. Don't sink more time.
It really comes back to that internal pivot, doesn't it? If they abandon move to earn, partly because of fraud and sustainability.
It makes you question the whole value proposition.
Right. It shifts the focus entirely onto your attention.
Which leads to the final thought, maybe something for you to mull over. When an app like this pivots from monetizing, your movement to monetizing purely your attention, what are you actually paying with?
Is it just your time clicking ads? Or is it something more? Your data?
Yeah.
Your privacy?
Exactly. What's the real currency here? Something to consider next time you see an app promising easy money for watching a video.